Hello, it is Luna B. It is the second week of March, and I'm here to share the energies of the week. It's a really big week. It's a really big week. It is eclipse week. So, first, I am Luna B. I'm an astrologer, I'm a yoga therapist, and a women's empowerment coach. I'm a fierce stand for the feminine, really aligning the empowerment of the stars, the sky, with the feminine embodiment principles. So I'm here today to shed some light about what are the energies that we are to expect around the eclipse time. We are going to be experiencing a lunar eclipse this week. March 13th, March 14th, we will be experiencing the full lunar eclipse in Virgo. And March 29th, we will have the solar eclipse in Aries. So let's start off with the energies of this week. So we're heading into this portal of the lunar eclipse. What does that mean? An eclipse is always either on a full moon or on a new moon, and they usually come in pairs. So our eclipses this year are in March and then again in September. This Virgo lunar eclipse is the beginning of the new cycle of the eclipses for the next 18 months. The nodes moved into the Virgo Pisces axis January 11th. And the last 18 months, the nodes were on the Aries Libra axis. And we are going to have the last hurrah of this Aries energy on the eclipses March 29th. So we have a cycle that is beginning and we have a cycle that is ending. So let's dive deeper into these energies and how to prepare. So always full moons are times of letting go. Full moons are a time of release. And when it's an eclipse, it is amplified. It's like a full moon on steroids. So my invitation is to really take time to move slowly as we head into Thursday and Friday, to really, even this whole week, to really take into account how you are feeling energetically. Virgo is ruled by the planet Mercury, and Mercury is the mind, it is the intellect, it is communication, it is the nervous system. So taking care of your nervous system. So time in nature, time unplugging from the internet, maybe taking a little bit longer time to sleep a little bit more. We just changed the clocks. So for all of us, that is already, it changes our circadian rhythm. So how do we adjust our systems so that we really feel energized? Because sometimes an eclipse can be erratic, can feel like an energy block. So we need to prepare ourselves so that we are really in a good place and grounded energetically. Virgo Pisces axis. Let's talk about this first eclipse. So it's in Virgo. What are some of the qualities of Virgo? Virgo is the perfectionist. Virgo is the analyzer, the critic. So we could all relate to this because we all have Virgo in our chart. And for maybe some of you, you have a lot of planets in Virgo, maybe your sun, rising, or moon. So it's really a personal energy that you understand, but we all criticize ourselves, we all judge. So where can we step into actually releasing and letting go of some of these habits that are no longer serving us? And we're stepping into the North Node of Pisces. So the South Node, what we're releasing, what no longer is serving us, what is we giving and surrendering to spirit. And then the Pisces North Node is we're moving into our intuition. We're moving into trusting ourselves, trusting our relationship to spirit, and allowing ourselves to dream a new dream. dream a new possibility. We are in the water energies of Pisces, and Pisces is that dreamer. Pisces is ruled by Neptune and Jupiter, two planets of expansion, two planets of possibilities. So we are heading into this space right now where we want to be letting go of criticism, letting go of judgment, and stepping into self-trust. And so my commitment to myself, and I enrolled a bunch of my friends into this morning, and also invited my community. And if you're watching, then you're also part of my community. Is how could you commit to yourself to build a different relationship to trust during this eclipse season? So starting with the month of March, what would your life look like if you were using your inner voice for a voice of encouragement rather than self beat up, a voice of affirmations? You got this. You got this. Trusting yourself, going after your dreams, letting go of the criticism, letting go of the judgment, letting go of the perfectionism, being mindful of that this is actually what the universe is inviting us into. And how could you see for yourself that these habits are self-defeating? And where could you bring in habits that are encouraging, that are healing, that are connected to source, to spirit, to your own intuition, to your own internal guidance system? And if you're looking for support, please reach out. This is my field of that I love to support women in, trusting the waters of the feminine body, the embodied experience, and taking it into action in your life. So it's not something that you're doing alone. We don't do healing work. We don't do deep dive work alone. We get to stand for each other. And that is my work in this world, is to stand for you. As I've done this work and continue to take myself on with also support. I don't do this work alone. As you heard me said, I stated this with my friends. I stated this in my community. I'm really stepping into trust. I'm really letting go of needing to control every detail, knowing every detail, and just sharing from my heart that this time is such a potent time. The Virgo Pisces lunar eclipse is called the blood moon eclipse. Blood moon because of the energy that the south node and the moon and the sun create. It is a feminine full moon energy right here. And we're looking at what cycles of that we are releasing, what cycles are no longer serving us. And then from the Pisces energy, what are we stepping into? What are we flowing into? What are we gliding into? What are we swimming into? And I will do another video regarding the Aries eclipse, which will happen on March 29th. We're not there yet. So I want us to really stay deep, deep in this energy of this week's full moon lunar eclipse. And what choices do you get to make that are different moving forward from this eclipse on? Because eclipses are interrupters. They are potent. And when we set it with intentions, when we really tune into the energies that the moon and the sun have on us and the planets, and the day after this eclipse, Mercury goes into retrograde. And Mercury is the planet of the mind and of the planet of communication. And things start to slow down so we could revisit and reframe our own thinking minds. So I invite you to really, really take good care of yourself this week, and sending you so much love. If you're interested in an astrology reading, reach out to me. I do one-on-one readings. If you're interested in coaching, reach out to me. It is my greatest honor and pleasure, and wishing you blessings for a week of a deeper level of trust than you've ever had with yourself. Namaste, Luna B.